Hi, I've got some quick tips for you around making career pivots. And in many cases, it feels a little bit like we are trying to enter or exit a traffic roundabout, and we might not feel fully up to speed. So we want to make sure you feel in the driver's seat and that you are as effective and productive as possible in this process. With that, the first thing I'm going to recommend you do is actually stop and regroup. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but it's going to be really important if you are making a shift, even if it was your choice to leave your last position or it was thrust upon you through a layoff. There's a moment of acknowledging the discomfort or the loss that you've just experienced. It could be a loss of familiarity of what you used to do or the organization you used to be a part of. If we actually take that moment to acknowledge that kind of loss and discomfort, we can move through it even faster and move into that more productive space of taking action. And some of that action is reflective. Some of that action is revisiting, reflecting on what are my values? What is important to me right now? What are my priorities when I'm thinking about the type of work I want to do or the type of environment I want to be in? And this can be maybe things have shifted in your own life based on where you're at right now. Is this, are there financial obligations or family obligations that you need to take into account? As you think through that, what are the wants and needs you might have for that kind of role? Is it title and salary or benefits? Or is it something like flexibility or stability? The list is endless of what might be important to you. And you're going to want that clarity because it's going to actually help you focus where you want to put your resumes, where you want to do your outreach. And with that, it's really thinking about the environment of talent recruitment and how that's shifted since you last actually went for a job. What do you need to do and how do you need to elevate yourself into that space and get comfortable with how jobs are uploaded into these different systems and what are they looking for? That's part of your refocus. Really putting yourself into a space where you're thinking about looking for a job as a job unto itself. It's going to take energy, it's going to take time, and ideally you apply a little bit of rigor to it in terms of time set aside to make and build your connections and network. Time set aside to get into LinkedIn and really explore what kinds of organizations are there, who are you following. That chance to really go back and look at your resume, and does it need to be reconfigured based on all the things that you realize are important to you. This time that you're taking is and focusing on is going to set you up for the success as you're reaching out and as you're making the most of these contacts that you have nurtured or built. Ideally, you're using this time to realize that you have knowledge and skills and abilities that you have brought with you, experiences through all your career path that you get to now put into play in whatever your next job is. And ideally, you feel turbocharged to do that. So thank you so much for taking a couple of minutes with us.